everybody. Welcome back to the Take It podcast.
Yes.
It's us. We will speak in monotone voices the whole time.
We aspire to not do that.
No.
Welcome
back. We know we've had a little bit of a pause, if you will, in the last week. How long has it been since our last one?
It's been
only about a week, actually.
a week and a half or something like that.
Okay.
I think.
Let me check it out here.
I am checking it out.
You can check us out on Apple Podcasts. But, I mean, if you're listening to this, you probably already know where you're listening to it at. We're on Spreaker. That's
Speaker with an R.
Yep, Spreaker and Apple Podcasts. So I'm actually curious to know where we get more of our listeners, if it's on the Apple Podcast or on Spreaker. We're working to get on Spotify, so be looking out for that.
Indubitably.
It's a new year, and we are going to be adding a fun new, not a segment, but a fun new thing to our podcast for all of our loyal and new listeners. We're going to be doing a little bit of a trivia with a giveaway prize.
Yes,
Ooh,
excited about this one.
The prize is going to be not a Holly Jolly.
It's going to be a Jolly String Quartet t-shirt if you can tell us what city in Russia we were born in.
Yes, we were all born in the same city. So do your digging, do your research. The first person to email us at
the Take It Podcast at gmail.com.
That's THE podcast at gmail.com. Email us your questions. We've been getting a lot of questions and comments from our listeners, and so that has been great to see the support there. And so if you do have any comments or questions about the show
or concerns.
If you have any concerns.
I've got AirPods in my headphones. It hurts a lot.
I bet that's weird. Anyway, if you have any questions like that, just email us. But yes, you have to tell us what city we were born in. And we'll be sending out the t-shirt.
As soon as you get it right.
As soon as the first person emails and get it right, and we'll know.
Yeah.
So, yes. This competition goes until someone guesses.
But what if we have multiple people?
It's whoever's first.
Yeah. It'll tell you.
Just give a date and time.
Yeah. Emails
Okay.
are timestamps.
All right.
Time and date stamps.
It's what George Washington.
Y'all better get on it.
What?
It's what George III did.
Stop. George Washington had email.
No. George
Sincerely.
III. George III of England. He would put the date and the time he started writing it.
Yeah, I think that was pretty common back then. Now, I don't know.
As in like...
We have email these days, Yara.
I know, but I just thought that very fascinating.
Not the...
Thank you, Gmail. Sincerely, George Washington.
Yeah.
Oh. Who cut down that apple tree? Oh, wait, I did. Sincerely.
We are all off.
George Washington.
There we go.
No, it was a cherry tree. I know it's not real. I mean, the story is probably not true, but... yeah. Anyway, I don't know how we got on the subject.
I was just
George
thinking
Washington.
of labeling it with time and date.
Oh,
the
emails. Yeah, I think that's probably where email got it. Google stole it from George Washington.
It's King George III, actually.
Oh, King George III.
Not George
Excuse me.
Washington.
Not George Washington. Because George, they're both Georges.
Anyway, Yara is... we all enjoy history, and so Yara's just been reading more history now that we're having all these things with the election and everything like that. You know, it's good to know your history.
Yes,
Yeah.
So,
indubitably.
we are not history experts, but
We
I
do
think
like
it's
a
important to know.
good bit of history.
Country music history is interesting.
Yeah.
Learning about
I don't even think
Ernest Tubb and all the musicians like that.
Wait, who is
Yeah.
Ernest Tubb?
Well, I don't quite remember that. I don't quite remember, but no, he was a country music star. I am not Googling him right now.
How
No,
many...
most-
I've got a question for you, Gosha.
Yes.
How many country artists can you name off the top of your head?
Country artists off the top of my head. Okay, here we go. Florida Georgia Line, Carrie Underwood, Alan Jackson, Tim McGraw, Brad Paisley.
Lee
Did I-
Brass.
Blake Shelton.
Well, hang on. Let me
Luke
get
Combs.
this.
I
Like
ask
Shelton.
Gosha and we'll go around the room.
Chris Stapleton.
Victor's saying them all as I'm thinking them.
Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
George Strait.
George Strait. George Strait. Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
George
George
Strait.
Strait.
George Jones.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton. Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
Gosh, I was thinking of someone else.
It's quite a few.
I could pull up a list if that's what you're looking
said
for.
off
No.
the top of your head.
Yeah. Pulling up a list isn't off the top of your head. That's off the top of Google.
Okay, Victor, can you name any more?
I named half of those.
Yeah, honestly, y'all have named them all.
Okay, so
We got them all.
Yeah, that's all the country artists in the whole world.
Well, at least that I know
Lainey
of.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Lainey Wilson. Trying to think of someone else. There's just so many. I mean, if you're talking about mainstream.
did you already do George Jones?
Yeah, I
Yes.
said George Jones. You have, I guess, Spade Cooley was more like Western swing. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's really a country artist. I was thinking our little brother Dima, who takes drum lessons, he takes from a guy named Bob Mummert. And Bob is playing for Daly and Vincent right now,
Yeah.
but he used to play for Trace Adkins and for Roy Orbison. And he's a really good drummer.
Yeah.
So we've been doing Zoom lessons with
I
him.
used to take with him, y'all.
Yeah, Christina used to.
I didn't make it very far.
Rat-a-tat-tat that
Christina
pad.
would take. She was basically studying line drumming
Yeah.
so that she could work on her rhythm.
If you can imagine it.
Yeah.
No, I mean I had fun with it, but it ended shortly.
Yeah. You got
After
through
I
book
became-
2.
Yeah.
You got through book 2.
I did.
Dima is about, I'd say, quarter way through book 2. So he's really making some progress. Y'all stay tuned because we're going to be doing some recordings of some of our songs, and I think he's
This
going to be
weekend.
on them
Yeah.
soon. We're going to have him on playing snare drum with us. You know, just some nice country backbeat snare. Kra, kra. Yeah, boom checking. Yeah, so that'll be good. Y'all be looking out for that. That's coming up soon.
We do have songs coming out from the
Yes.
Jolly
Mhm.
String Quartet.
Yeah, that's been exciting. This week we got all the instruments back out. We
Yes.
glued them back together.
We swept up what ant piles were left.
Yeah, got all the ants out of them and the bugs, and we are back starting to ramp up with music. We got some requests
Yeah.
for some gigs coming up later this spring, so we're really excited about that. And of course, we're almost done with the house, so we're going to be starting recording our new
Actually,
album.
just this week, we were sealing our concrete floors and
Yeah.
then waxing them. So
They be
when-
shiny
Yeah.
though.
Yes, they be shiny.
we're starting
though.
to just finish cleaning the rooms out.
Yeah, we got
and
the big
then,
room sort of
we
cleaned
did.
out today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It was a big mess.
very big mess.
We're really starting to see like the light at the end of the tunnel.
We've got songs coming out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fun. We're doing a couple different ones. I don't know if we can say. what we're
No,
doing.
we're not,
No.
but we are.
It's top
Just be on the
secret.
lookout,
It's-
y'all. Just kind of check us out every once in a while.
Hey, Sonny, it's top secret.
Yeah. Thanks, Gopher.
Ooh.
No, but we're actually recording them in our new house. But they're not. We're not recording. It's more like a live,
Yeah, like a
Recording.
live recording.
like a live studio
I
recording.
love it how it's like.
live studio session with the
That's
Jollies.
pretty much what it is.
I love how some people I've seen, they'll do like a live show, like a live church like concert.
Yeah.
And then they'll go back and they'll overdub everything for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so this isn't even live anymore. Oh no,
Cheater!
no, it's definitely a live show, great live show, in tune vocals. We did not tune the vocals, but no, you tuned the vocals.
But
didn't
you did though.
Or they'll go back and they'll re-record all the vocals, all the background vocals.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
it's not a live show anymore.
But ours
Yeah.
is going to be live
Yes.
and
Ours
raw,
is.
unfiltered.
It's just like us playing without an audience,
yeah.
Yeah.
but because
Which we are used to sometimes. Everybody goes through that.
Yes.
we feel your pain.
We've had a few instances.
Oh, and then we got vlogs.
Yeah.
I feel like our a podcast is just becoming one long plug, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So yeah, we got songs coming out. You can check us out on YouTube. We got some vlogs out that are mostly kind of house construction based.
Mhm.
Although this last one was us going out and doing stuff together as a family.
Which is kind of
First
rare.
time in a
We
long
went out
time.
to eat tonight for the first
did.
time in
Forever.
2
It
months.
was a long time.
Last
it was
time-
my
Yeah.
idea.
When's the last
so-
time we were there?
Oh, it
Milk
was
Round?
probably 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah,
I
something
really
like
think
that.
it was. It really was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Also, we're on Instagram for those of you who know, and we are on Facebook for the time being. That may change.
Due to,
but we are also on
Rumble. We're on.
Rumble
slowly getting there.
and MeWe.
And
That should be it. Every time you reference MeWe, MeWe. MeWe. Yeah, you can find me on MeWe. I just think that's a funny name.
Oh.
But MeWe charges you to have a band page, which I really don't like. And I don't know about Parler. Of course, Parler's been shut down, which is kind of crazy.
Mainly because Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon took away their servers.
No,
so
Amazon just like walked through their server and I was like, yoink. They're
Yeah.
not there.
unplug,
Oh, yeah.
which is not good. We don't support any kind of censorship like that. We believe everyone should have
A voice.
everyone should have a voice, and everyone should be able to say what they want.
It's
Yes.
called the First Amendment.
Yes.
I almost said second.
No. That's a different issue. But anyway, so we'll have to kind of see how Parler pans out, and then we will be definitely on there. So we'll
Yes.
just have to kind of see how the year progresses.
Did you know that Amazon, they own, they're like the, you know how like Mogami cables are the best cables you can buy
Yeah.
for a studio or almost anything?
Yes, that's MOGAMI. Yes, great cables.
OMI, right? Mogami.
Mogami.
Anyway,
GAMA.
Amazon Web Services or their service
Yeah,
stations
hosting
are
service.
right. They're like anybody can go buy server space from them.
Right.
It's really expensive, but they're like the gold standard of services.
They
And-
probably just have a really good infrastructure.
well, they do
because
because
of their-
before the .com crash, Amazon started buying up all this server space because they were like, "Hey, this is gonna work. This stuff's gonna slap in a few years." So,
yeah.
so they own a lot of the servers out there. Like Twitter pays Amazon millions
Right.
a month,
As a hosting.
As a hosting
server
service.
Yeah.
and so do other platforms. Although Facebook has their own.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Yeah, there should be some independence there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to
As-
be...
You know,
posting.
I just knew nothing about what they just mentioned.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
that's okay.
Everybody's got their thing. Victor, do you want to talk about Bitcoin?
I can. Let me just
What
look.
is
Let me
Bitcoin?
look up YouTube video.
Bitcoin.
What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency invented in 2008 by an unknown person or group of people using the name. I can't read.
Okay, we're going to skip that because we have not gone to college for finance. But I just did Google Bitcoin. It says one Bitcoin is equal to 37,000 United States dollars.
Wow.
So wait,
So-
Yeah.
why are we talking about Bitcoin?
It was mostly just a joke, a reference.
Oh.
But anyway,
Wait.
so
So
as far
how
as
do you obtain? I know the Cash App helps you get into Bitcoin, but how much of a coin do you buy? Percentage of a one
I
coin,
guess you can buy a percentage of a Bitcoin.
right?
know-
Mm.
Yeah, we're just rabbit trailing at this point. You can find us on. Are
What
we
does a
on
Bitcoin
Parler,
look
Victor?
like?
We are on Parler.
But it's shut down, right? Is it
It
still
is.
shut
It's,
down?
yeah, it's still shut
Yeah.
down. It's not a thing. Amazon hasn't plugged it back in yet.
Right, and a lot of their other hosting
They're trying to find the outlet, y'all.
trying to find. Well, they are. Parler is trying to find someone to host them.
Right, but
Oh,
no one
really?
will
Yeah, the
because
CEO even said that they may not be coming back online for a very
Yeah.
long while.
well,
which
yeah,
is a
because
shame.
they've got to go find a new hosting service
Yeah.
or a, what do you call those
He
things?
said
Yeah.
maybe they won't even come back. Like,
But we will
out.
see. We're going to be on YouTube for right now at the Jolly String Quartet, and on Instagram and Facebook at
And
the
Rumble.
Jolly String Quartet. And if you're interested in booking us, we are taking bookings.
We
Yes.
are indeed.
We are trying to get back out there as the year progresses, and are really looking forward to kicking back into music. It's been fun.
yes.
Yes.
Just hearing how those rusty strings play.
I had to
Please
change a couple
email
of
us,
strings
y'all.
just to get the violin sounding.
Did you
better.
change my strings?
Changed your E string because it was rusty.
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
Literally
My
rusty.
guitar strings get rusty. I mean,
It was
they
like,
need they need rusties.
well, shoot, minor.
no, they need
yeah,
some
it's like that.
WD-40, right?
No,
Yeah.
They need
it's- They've
WD-40.
just rust.
Although I will say for all musicians out there, buy String Ease. It's a little can of like some kind of
String lubricant.
A string
Yeah.
lubricant. So if let's say you have a show, I know for my mandolin strings, sometimes I'll go one show too long before changing them, and they're a little
Wow.
they're a little hard to maneuver, if you will. A little bit of String Ease will get you over those. It's pretty good.
Till you
Yeah.
can
on
change 'em.
violin and viola, but fretted instruments, it seems to work pretty well. It doesn't
'Cause
leave
the-
any
the-
kind of bad residue.
Because the strings are made different. They're like wound, aren't they?
Well,
compared
they're
to-
all wound, but it is a different kind. I just don't think the type of instrument, being a violin.
Yeah.
I would not get the WD-40 out
No.
and put it on your
No.
instrument.
No.
That was a joke.
No, so WD-40.
No, but some people will be like, wait, that's a pretty good idea.
Here's what
Yeah,
WD-40 is.
don't do that.
WD-40 is WD stands for water displacement, if I remember correctly. So
Right.
all it does is if you have something that's sitting outside and you spray it with WD-40, it's going to repel water and keep the metal from oxidizing, which turns it that orange color.
Mm.
Indeed.
So WD-40 is not really a good lubricant, really.
Mm-mm.
And do you
No.
know why it's the 40?
No.
It's the 40th formula.
Oh, wasn't it made for World War II?
I think it was. Yeah. No.
One
One of them were
It was developed around, but basically it's to
For all
keep
the-
things
for-
from rusting, and I guess
Yeah.
it would also slow down surface rust.
I had no idea.
But
If
it's not
it is
gonna-
rusted, you can put it on there so it doesn't. Keep
It'll clean it
rusting.
off a little
Yeah.
bit, and it'll displace the water that's in it.
It was written up
Wow.
in a new consumer product in 1961. By 1965, it was being used by airlines including Delta and United Airlines.
Wow.
It
The
might
more-
have at one point been
Not WD-40,
Yeah.
but some type of W something. would have
So it's
been
predict-
in-
Since
Or
we're
is-
on the topic of
like
music,
W15 would have been
protect outer skin of the Atlas missile from rust and corrosion. So I think
Okay.
it was created.
Anyway, just the point. Don't put WD-40 on your instrument. Go
No.
ahead,
since
Christina.
we're on the topic of music, y'all should email us and give us a song request to do this year.
If you know
that
what
would-
songs we play.
Yeah, like we do a lot of jazz. Not many of
Mhm.
y'all may know that, but we do a lot of jazz. We also still do a lot of classical string arrangements,
Yeah.
but we also do bluegrass. We are not a bluegrass band.
I think it's
a lot of
Right. Okay. Let's
me
let's
read-
just set this
Yes.
straight.
Let me
Right.
read something real quick from Bluegrass Today
Yes,
magazine.
we
And-
can and will do a few bluegrass
Like
popular
newgrass.
songs.
Yeah,
yes.
it's newgrass.
But
it's
we
not
are not
bluegrass.
a typical bluegrass band.
Not a traditional, not like an
Right,
old timey
right.
bluegrass band. Let me see if I
We
can
do-
find
Yeah.
this.
We do
We-
some fiddle tunes.
Right.
Let's just say that.
There
Okay,
we
so
go.
this is from a write-up on us from Bluegrass Today
Oh, no,
magazine. And let me see if this is the one.
This is about us, right?
Yeah.
yes.
So we
One-
got a
maybe-
wonderful comment about our bluegrass playing.
Well, one of these, I was trying to find it. One of these says we are one of the most
No.
premier bluegrass bands
I
in
think-
Tennessee.
Actually, I think that was in a
Newspaper?
newspaper.
Yeah.
Newspaper.
But it's
The
somewhere on
other
the
th-
internet,
right,
too.
and the other thing with that is like the things people mix up.
yeah.
The name.
Our
Oh
name,
my goodness.
the Jolly
Stringers.
Stringers, the Jolly Street
Players.
Quartet.
It's just offensive, honestly.
It's like
Or it's like we go to a church and we tell the
or any venue
whoever, any
sometimes.
venue, pretty much, we're the Jolly String Quartet. We even write it down for them.
and then they
And they
put-
go
and
up
then
there
you
and
drive you drive up and then,
Welcome the Jolly Family Quartet.
or it says like the Jolly Family Band.
Or the jolly stringers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
That's
we're like,
come
we
on.
sent you. We
Yeah.
signed a contract.
That has our name in it.
And what do we see
We
on the
gave
billboard?
a CD. We gave
Yeah.
you a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave you everything. And
Yeah,
you still
there's
can't
no
get your name
excuse.
right.
So I just say if you're a promoter for any band, because this
Yeah.
has happened to friends of ours all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just learn the name of the band. The band will appreciate it so much more. We appreciate it.
It will show them
'cause-
a little more respect.
Yeah, it
for,
means
you know.
that you care and
Yeah.
that we're represented correctly. You know,
Mhm.
Yes.
because if you're, I had the thought of Dolly Parton going wrong, but I won't say that one. I don't know why that came in. I was just trying to think of some country music star. If you messed up their name, it's just not cool. Anyway, I don't know why we're on so much country music. We don't listen to that much
I
country
know.
music.
I think we were discussing what
Well, I just had
what
asked a
genres of
question.
music we do, and
You mean we play?
oh yeah,
We
sorry, we play.
Yeah.
We play a little bit of bluegrass, which is not bluegrass.
No,
it's
we play
newgrass.
fiddle music.
Yeah, like rock and fiddle music.
We
Fiddle,
fiddle. We
yes.
don't play bluegrass music.
Not traditional.
No.
Although,
I mean, we do like some of
and
that
I say
traditional.
bluegrass today.
Yeah, we do like some traditional bluegrass. It's
And then
probably
we do
not our.
Christian songs.
But
Yeah, kind
not
of more
like
of like
your
a.
version like pop. Not
Yeah,
like that.
more like a. I'm trying to think. More like an older Christian contemporary music, like
Yeah.
70s, but not in that style.
Mm,
It's
no.
though it's the
It's a
songs that
newer.
it's the songs that were written in that kind of in that time. So
Yeah.
anyway, and then we also do, and that's kind of that Christian is kind of like a gospel soul Christian.
We
Music.
do blues.
The blues.
Oh yeah.
Oddly enough, we say we do the blues, but
We don't do the
actually.
blues.
We do Limehouse Blues.
We do the blues though.
But Limehouse Blues isn't really the blues.
It's more like
Gypsy jazz.
Yeah,
right,
gypsy
and
jazz.
who knows what gypsy jazz is?
But
It's
why is it named Limehouse Blues when it's gypsy jazz?
because that's
Right.
what the lyrics are.
Right.
The lyrics are.
I'll find you the lyrics while you explain. No, listen.
No.
When
If
people,
it's
when people,
gypsy jazz music, but blues is in the name of it, that doesn't make sense.
Gorsha gets up there, he's like, "All right, we're gonna play you this great gypsy jazz tune, Limehouse Blues." What? What?
Yeah.
BB
that's-
King's rolling in his grave.
Then it's
Wait, is he alive?
People are
Okay, I
confused
didn't think
after
so.
you mention that. Usually.
I'm trying to see if I can find the
I'm
lyrics.
confused. I've never understood
Oh,
that.
you'll be okay.
We should probably do a little more research on that.
Of course, Django Reinhardt,
Django.
the three-fingered lightning, as they called him.
I think it's and those weird China blues never go away. Sad, mad blues for all the while they seem to
We
say.
also do a
Oh,
few.
Limehouse Kid. Oh, Limehouse Kid. Sorry.
Yeah, the song's better.
Limehouse Kid going
Yeah.
the way the rest of them did. Poor broken blossom and nobody's child, haunting and taunting. You're
Wow.
just kind.
Yeah, we don't sing it.
wild.
We just play it. The
No, yeah.
actual tune is really fun.
Mhm.
If you want to see us play that, we have that on our YouTube channel.
Right.
Makes my hand hurt.
What? Oh, you mean your pizzicato, your
Yes.
bass
chicken-
line?
Your chicken plucking thing. It's 'cause
Yeah.
it's not chicken picking.
No.
And I
love
know a
chicken
little bit
picking.
about that.
Yeah.
No. If you want to see that, yeah, Christina's got a really fast bass line in that.
Which is it is fun to play.
yeah.
But we also we also still do a few love songs. We do like
Oh.
And I Love
yeah,
You
yeah.
So.
Love
And Grow Old, yeah, Lovey.
Grow Old
which
Along with
is-
Me, which is a John
yes.
Lennon song. So we do
And then,
some
Forever Like That
by
by
Ben
Ben
Rector.
Rector. Yes.
I'd say one of the best up and coming artists right now in the
Yeah.
pop world is Ben Rector.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really kind of made a name for himself, especially these last 3 years,
4.
4. But
I just
yeah,
had to save that.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I like his stuff. He had a Christmas album that came out that was, I'd say,
Oh,
I'd
so
say-
Mary.
yeah, it was good for the
Ah,
season.
I haven't heard
Yes.
that one yet.
That's okay.
Yeah, especially Frosty the Snowman, one of my favorite tracks on that album.
Really?
And I'm not usually a Frosty kind of guy. Not digging the Frosty
Wait,
the Snowman.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Gorsha,
What?
Frosty.
what's happening
Oh.
with Shark Tank now? Do you? Okay, hang on.
We're
do you know
all
there's
over
this,
the place.
Do you know this thing? There's the thing called Litecoin.
Litecoin. Yeah,
that's a
there's
cryptocurrency
Yep.
too.
Mm-hmm. See, we just want to thank everyone who can even listen to this podcast so much for hanging with us because we're a little bit all over the place. This episode's probably going to be a little shorter than last. Actually, what's happening is we're just going to keep making them shorter and shorter.
Until it's just like us saying hi.
Well,
Yeah, we're
until-
just gonna
But
come on in.
hopefully next week we'll have some guests.
Well, this
on.
is how the very last episode of the Take It podcast will go. You ready? Welcome to the Take It By.
We're gonna try to get our mother.
Our
on.
Father.
We're gonna try to get our
Mama
on
and Papa on.
next week.
Yep,
Yes.
because they're going to be talking about our
I know we
adoption
said this like in the
story.
last 2. It's
It-
hard to get them. It really is.
It's hard to catch them.
I know you're probably thinking, well, how?
Takes a net
They're-
and a
they're-
big box.
I know you're like, how they live in the same house? Well,
You know.
it's a big house.
Oh, man.
It's like that.
We thought about it at the same time.
Yeah.
Victor, just for those listening, my brother Victor here,
Right.
which we need to do a test to see if people can tell our voices apart.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. Sorry, girls. Just hang on a second. We'll do you guys in a second.
But
Victor's going to say something.
wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
In our family, Gorsha and I'm Victor. We are the only blood brothers.
Yeah, biological.
Or so we think.
Yes.
Yes. We look a lot alike, but everywhere we go, people think we're twins. And I'm like, obviously one is more handsome and taller, and it's not Victor.
Well, what
And
a
no,
jerk.
it's really funny because we go places all the time, and people think Victor and I are twins. And I'm like, he's like a foot taller than me, and he's usually wearing a hat. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. Victor's going to say something, and then I'm going to repeat him. Okay, here we go. You ready, Victor?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Victor.
Hi, I'm Victor. How are you?
How are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right.
All right.
Okay, that's enough of
Okay,
this.
so our voices are similar, but we look different.
Well, there are some similarities, like in y'all's eyes. Your,
Look at me
your
in my
eyes.
eyes.
Look deeply
And, like,
into my
your-
eyes. We're too far away.
Ding, ding,
But
ding,
anyway,
ding.
It'd be getting weird if we leaned across the table.
Yeah.
to look at each other.
I don't want to mess up the laptop screen. We got a nice little
No, but
slant on the
Victor
laptop.
has darker hair than Gorshid, so Gorshid is a little bit lighter than Victor.
Yeah, we both have almost black hair. Mine's more brown,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Victor's is more black.
Yes.
Anyway, I wish I could rewind this and listen back so we could figure out what we were talking about before
We
we,
were-
got on to this.
We were talking about music.
Right.
Okay, bringing up music subject.
Yes, Yara.
Um,
Proceed.
Listen, we have no clue
Will
what
the
we're...
gentle lady from Tennessee...
Please stand forward. Listen, it is 10:30. No, it's not. It's 10:20.
10:20.
10:20 at night. We don't usually do this late. This
no.
was
We said that last time.
impromptu.
That's-
Yeah, this was impromptu.
No, I was just gonna say
Oh, Limehouse Blues. We're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
figure
yeah.
out
Oh,
what
yes.
genres we play.
Yes.
We're trying to nail that.
We
So-
need to do more blues. For this year, I think one of our goals is to do more blues music. Wouldn't you agree,
Yeah.
Yara?
yes, and we also need to get a new jazz tune this year too.
Yeah.
And a fiddle
It's going to
tune
be
and
a
a-
wink and a smile.
Yep.
We-
a
we-
dink and a whoop.
Let me tell you, we had like few tunes that we were working on, and then
Oh,
you know.
Feeling Good was one of them.
Feeling
I thought
good.
This was the phone at first.
I keep doing that on the podcast. I'll go, and he keeps thinking it's the phone. It's the best thing, or
All right. No, we have some songs.
yeah.
We have some songs that we were working on, and then everything shut down, so we never got to play them. So the idea is for this weekend, we're going to film, record these songs, and let you hear them.
Yeah.
Yes. And
We're-
then if you don't like them, we'll take them down and we'll try again.
Try
Because we're a little rusty. Well come back in a month.
No.
Wait, no.
We'll
here-
put some
here's a-
elbow into trying to put it back
hasn't
together.
been that bad coming back to it though. At least for me. I don't know about
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Let me tell you. If the videos don't come out next week, or one of them come out within the next 2 weeks, you'll know why. It was so bad it couldn't be put out.
But we are going to be a new band this year.
Yes.
More practice.
Yes.
Even more. We did a lot last year.
Just more
I
diligent.
think since
More
since we've
focused.
missed it,
Yeah, it's been
and
good
it's
to get
been
back.
Let me
8
tell you.
months.
Yeah,
since
let me
we
tell you
played.
how important it is to take breaks.
It really is.
No,
No,
I
no,
meant
I think
like-
this is
No, I
something very
know.
important.
Like,
Go ahead, Victor.
well, that's all I had to say. I'm just saying, like, it's important to stop your craft and go do something else, like
Yeah.
build a house, if one so chooses to do so.
Maybe something less stressful.
Right.
It's
Just
like refreshing a page on
do
Google.
something that you enjoy for maybe a month. It'll really
Yeah.
help you out.
Yeah.
It just makes you more appreciative, I think, of your skill that God's given you when you do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. It's definitely something we want to do, and we're going to be having our new album that we're working on. But yeah, I think we're going to have Mama and Papa, our mom and dad, same thing. They're going to be on next week talking
Pops.
about
Our matron.
a matriarch and patriarch
Yeah.
of the family. Next week talking about our adoption story, and if you want to get a little taste of that.
Inside scoop.
Yep.
It's not all on our website.
It's not. So,
It'd be way too long. It'd be a book.
yeah, which there may be a book coming in the next 10 years. So,
Or not.
we'll see our podcast by then. will
We
probably
haven't
be-
started the book yet.
It'll be okay. I think it's about that time, though.
What time
Thank
is
you
it?
for
Thank you
Oh,
for
you don't-
listening, y'all.
thank you for listening.
You're ending
Subscribe
it.
and give us your answer to our trivia question.
Yes, don't forget the trivia question. What city in Russia were we born? And there's a lot of cities.
There are.
We'll be reading all your emails and replying to the ones that we can.
Can
that are
we give a
relevant.
little hint? It's not a small city.
Let's say it's in the right side of Russia. So if you took a
Let's just say.
knife and
Let's
cut
just
Russia,
say. I'm just gonna say we've said this in the podcast before, but we are Asian. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a great way to end. And we will see you next week, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty soon.
So thank you guys so much for listening.
Goodbye.
Sorry about the sporadicness. I'm going to just keep droning on and on with apologies.
so
I'm sorry.
them up. You know, we're not. We're unapologetic for our sporadicness because
I'm ADD. That's my excuse. Everybody give your excuse and then we'll end this.
Okay.
I'm ADD. I need coffee.
We did this.
I can't think of.
Speed.
Well,
No, we.
I woke up at 6 this morning. Actually, I woke up at 5:30 this morning.
No, you
That's
didn't.
why.
Okay, that's your
I did
excuse. What's
too.
your excuse, Victor?
I woke up at 4.
Okay, Christina.
I ran 6 miles and I'm still alive.
Okay, Christina, what's your excuse? Okay, then
I
give
can't think of
give
a
him a
clear
nice
thought
solid.
sometimes.
Okay, give him a nice solid outro then, since you're the only one standing.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye.